And that's the situation.
Anyways, what's up, guys? I was testing out something there. I was just seeing if it was different from the others, but there was a bit of a cutscene there. So we are continuing on with mission 7. Turn the light off there so it doesn't get too hot. It's been unbearably hot. It's been close to like 100 here in Florida, and it sucks. Like a lot. It sucks a lot. It's been way too hot, and earlier I've been asleep for most of the day because if I get too hot, I sleep a lot until I cool off. I go into hibernation mode. I'm the same way. If I get too cold, I sleep until I get warmer. But it's been too hot in Florida, and it sucks a bunch. So I've been asleep for most of the day. So before anyone starts saying, "Oh, you sound like you're tired," I'm not. I've been asleep from like close to 6, 7 a.m. until like maybe 2-3 hours ago or so. But we are going to continue on with our adventure in the world of DMC, and we're going to go on with number 7. I was testing something out to see if it would what it would do, to see if it was different, because I was actually seeing someone play the old version of it, and I want to see if it went to the other thing. So this one, something that's different about this one is that it has this as a mission menu. There was usually a pause menu where it showed where you could have all of the save games, but apparently in this game you, I think, only get one save game, and you can always switch between whoever you want to play as. And apparently Lady Trish is kind of like the other version of Nero and Dante. So you play as Lady first, and then you switch over to playing as Trish. So it doesn't matter if you don't start the game over. If you're playing as them, you just continue on through your thing. So I might eventually switch from playing Nero Dante to playing Lady and Trish, just to see how it goes through. Maybe Human. I might play Devil Hunter on them. But if anyone was here when I first started, there was a cutscene, and I was like, oh no! So I went back, because I forgot there was a cutscene. So, I hope that this lets me play the cutscene again. So, with that, I'm gonna keep Nero's super cool looking little costume there. I like the way it looks. It looks different. I think it's from one of the older games. But, with that, let's see if this cutscene goes through again with that, and if not, then you can look it up on YouTube. But with that, let's see if it still does the cutscene. I think it still will. Yeah. Yes.
And that's the situation so far. You knew it all along!
How dare you raise your voice in the presence of His Holiness?
That arrogant kid possesses demonic power!
Absurd!
Absurd? Don't play me a fool! Is he not your subordinate? He resurrected Yamato! It's your fault! It's your responsibility!
Krader,
Yes, Your Holiness.
can you apprehend this boy?
If that is your wish. Though who will then track Dante?
I will find Dante.
You can guarantee his capture then?
Absolutely. It's good to see Your Holiness has recovered.
Is she reliable?
She once brought us the sword Sparta, and hastened the completion of our savior.
But she remains almost a stranger to us all.
Which will only concern us should a situation arise. As for her identity, I have already investigated. Now, Credo, find us Nero and Yamato and bring them back to me.
As you wish, Your Holiness.
I can control the camera. Just a bit. I forgot I can do that in these scenes.
That menace, Nero, appears to be quite close to Kratos' sister, Kyrie. More than once, he called out her name.
No! Also, you heard something that hastened the completion of the Savior. That's a hint to something later on in the game. So... Also, Agnes's butthead. Agnes's butthead. I hate him so much. But anyways, if you notice, we're now in the forest, and my cat wants attention. I'm playing video games. Don't eat that. That's not for kitties to eat, you silly girl. For kitties. You silly baby. Oh, and my dog's in here. Ami, I'm not playing Okami. Going on the nest, pretty girl. Friendo, I am not gonna hit. No, you're on the cord. My Xbox controller is still wired because I'm debating on if I should get rechargeable batteries or not. But, I mean, I'm not gonna try to spoil it, but... If you saw the intro cutscene when I first started up the game yesterday, you would see a certain scene when someone takes her. So, yeah. But, no more spoilers. I am going to go on and... This is one of my other favorite bosses, but I will tell you before we start fighting her, if you're a child and you're under the age of 16, or preferably probably 17, please shoo. Because I'm not even going to tell you what goes on in this fight. It's a bit one of those, it's one of those, is that her? So it's a bit like that. Also, I'm sorry, I would have just thrown a whole lot of eggs in this. That's primarily where the gems are. But I don't feel bad about destroying these. Because I don't. And if you notice, this is probably the most obvious one out of the whole game. It's not even him. Kinda nice. I was about to try to do the move, but okay, game. Thank you. Actually, using a mission here. Okay. Check it out. I do sometimes remember the locations of things, but not always. Oh, also, when you come back through this area with Dante, oh, it is a pain. It is the biggest pain. You'll see the reason why this part of the game is a bit of an annoyance, because when you, it's easier to remember things in this game, but they're just sort of irritating. Wait, can I? Oh. No, we're gonna go over here because it looks like there's a path over here. I don't remember this. Oh, wrong one. Really? This was not in the other game. Nice. Also, his arm is doing anything. Is there a super secret over here somewhere? No fall damage. Also, those enemies are called chimeras. I don't feel sorry for killing them. So there's an egg there. You can also shoot the eggs, so. Little shits. Notice there's one of these. So we have to go around and figure out where to get it. So I have to remember how to play this game because some of the controls are a bit different from the other game. And I was actually talking to said friend that was called Dante back in the day, and he actually says that's a bit odd because he didn't know that the game controls were. Daisuke, please. Please, you're on the cord. I need to have full control of the cord. Please, just go lay on my bed. I'll give you rubbings later. I don't really want attention. She knows. She's like, I want attention. You silly girl. But he says there's some things that are different about the game that he didn't know about it. So we were both pleasantly surprised about that. Oh look, we're in a ruined church. Yes. Yeah, this is kind of like a slightly hybrid enemy that these scarecrows now have these little chimeras stuck to them, and they're kind of controlling them. And they have these little claw things on them, they're like blades, and they kind of act for themselves. And that's irritating because when you're trying to do that, they tend to go around and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna slice you. You can't kill our host." It's like, I'll kill your host if I want to. Don't tell me what to do. I'm probably gonna end up hitting that thing at this point before. But I'll just play. I could just. Yeah, okay. It's nice to remember the location of all these things because they kind of give you your rank, but it's slightly annoying. Also, if you notice, there's this little way back here. It's like, oh, can we go this way? Alright, now, please hit the glass. And if you notice, oh, there's these red viney things. It's like, oh, we can't go through this way. So, no, we can't go that way. Not just yet. So, we press on and go elsewhere. If you notice, it goes all the way up there, so. You ready for some, time BS? These things are the most annoying things ever. Camera, you are there. They're getting you used to something that happens in a little bit, so. That's all I'm gonna say, and if I will say when I first played this game, it took me quite a bit to do the one part that I'm thinking of in this part. So they do turn red before they kind of disappear, so it's kind of nice. But they're annoying to deal with, nevertheless. Well, I think here in a moment we're gonna get the intro to the. There's a little small intro to the boss, I think, up here in a moment. So. Gets up here in a moment. I gotta remember how to play the game then. Because I am weird. There are also those time traps in this game. I have to get all the way over there, but guess what happens when you step onto this stuff after a while? Oh no! There's enemies. So after a while, those are gonna go away, and more of them will here. So it's kinda nice to know how to kill them very fast. So it's kinda nice to know. And you're gonna want to watch the floor because they kind of turn into a bluish color before they disappear. So you're gonna have to want to watch the floor while you're walking to the side, fighting. You only get a little bit of notice before they do that, and losing some time, and it's irritating. If you notice, they start to turn blue. Just a little bit. See, they turn blue, and then they'll disappear. And you can't actually jump all the way over there. There's no way to jump. Also, I'm not gonna go there because that's irritating. I've tried to get it once and I died. And finally, it shows you, hey, you can get over there, dumbass, and it's like, eeh! So. And I think one of these places is gonna be the intro to one of my favorite southerners. If you notice, there's a way over here. We still can't go there. This is one of those places that you're really gonna have to remember where the heck you are, because there's gonna be a moment in here later when you're playing as Dante, and it's like, you gotta get through here, and it's annoying as heck. It's really annoying, and there's also other parts. Trust me, there's a whole bunch about this game. It's like, oh, you think this is a simple game? Nope. There's nothing simple about this game, I'll tell you that. You go any way that doesn't have that little diamond shape on it, so. Here? I think it's here that one of my favorite ones come out of the war, and I think they're called assaults. I think. Yep. Oh no, we have to fight enemies? It's either here or it's either that or it's as Dante. I can't remember. I don't really use the little blue gauge is for when you want to use the auto, but I only use that sometimes during boss fights. And yes, it's a whole lot easier to take out those little Chimera things before they attach to these scarecrows, because once you do that, they're very, very annoying. And they just kind of fall out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, they come out of nowhere, what the heck? It's like, yeah, there's a reason why they just kind of fall out of nowhere. No, you're not allowed to attack yourself. Come on. Actually, over here, just lip sync with the lyrics. It's so good. Oh, so many of them. I know it's in this place right here, and it might be when you're playing as Dante, I think, but I know it's in this place. You get, they're called assaults, and they're one of my favorite looking enemies because they look so cool, and they were designed quite a few times for character design for my own. They're just inspired by it. It's not completely written off because, of course, my character is a dragon. So, but it's kind of a cool idea. It's kind of like, you know, like the idea of the tail and stuff. Pretty much for her, it looks pretty nice. And to my partner who's watching, she knows exactly the picture that I'm She knows, because I've showed it to her. No, we're behind here. So, I've shown her that drawing, though. She knows what I'm talking about. If you don't friend her, I will resend it to you. No, I won't show anyone because well, I'll only post it to people because I'm too scared of people stealing my art. Because I've had it happen. Oh no, they've already been attacked. I hate all of you. Come here, come here. Come on, come at me. Oh, I see. Yeah, they were pretty easy to kill still. Don't bounce off. I need you to go up here. Is that some graphical glitch in here? Oh, that's some graphical glitch in. Interesting. I swear if you went back in that cranny, I swear to my sanity. Just help me out. I think there's just a secret mission somewhere, because I've searched this area before, and there's just a secret mission somewhere, I believe. So, as I said, secret missions I probably won't do for the first playthrough. I'll probably do them all together in a secret thing, so. Just because I don't feel like now I can get through this way. Goodbye, I'm leaving you. I have to think. This might be... I think this is the part where we get introduced to the boss. Yep. She's very unique. We are giving a little bit of time here, but it's... Yeah, it's nice. When you get to that small platform there, you get a little bit of time, but not too much. But yeah, that was the boss. It's like, oh, you're gonna be fighting a giant snake? Sorta. Sorta. You're gonna be fighting a giant snake? Oh, sweet. Okay, well, I need to come back. It's a whole lot easier just to use sword combos, so. Yay! Look at that, as soon as you kick 4 pieces, there you go, you get 1 full blue. That means more health. Oh, there's this chicken. Ah. No attack is true. Oh, you spawn with the attack. That's I need these skills right now. I wonder if I were to lower the what you call it? The video quality, if it wouldn't be lagging for you. refresh there, or make it, instead of making it like at the highest, do it a little bit lower. Let's see. That's pretty good. Nah. I think I have enough items for now. And of course, as you get the orbs, you can always get more, so. It's kinda nice. You can only hold 3 of these, and I'm good at 2 out of 3. I think the cap is 5 for these guys. So. I'm good for that. If all my animals could quit playing with my cords, that would be lovely. As I'm on this right here, I'm gonna actually run to my Twitch settings real quick and see if I'm able to lower the quality, just to see if it fixes something for my friend here. So give me a moment here. Sadly, no. It won't fix while I'm in stream. So next time I stream, I'll see if I can lower it from 7. I don't know if my microphone kept that up, but there's something creaking around in my ceiling. We've been hearing things in our attic as of late. I don't know if there is a raccoon or something. I have seen raccoons and opossums in the neighborhood. So I don't know if we have a visitor that's staying up there. So, hello, if there's a raccoon up there, your name is gonna be Rocket now. Your name is now Rocket Raccoon. I would like it if you stopped eating all of the insulation in the house. I've seen an opossum and stuff in this neighborhood. We've apparently even had coyotes in this neighborhood. I swear I've seen a coyote in this neighborhood. I actually just recently seen how big a coyote actually is, and it almost jumped through the window when me and my boyfriend were doing some Uber Eats in a neighborhood one night. I'll tell you, man. The scale of animals I have not seen. I don't know if I've been half of my life. Anyways, on to the game. I had to reminisce on something. But anyway, if you hear scratching and me being quiet and pausing the game, that's me trying to figure out what the shit is in the attic. I don't really want to throw. My mom is one of those people that she doesn't really care about it. She's like, just get it out of the house, and she'll throw a decon up there. But it's like, I like to do things the humane way and just kind of trap them and get them out, because I don't unless it's something that's harmful. I don't really. Well, I mean harmful to humans, like venomous snakes. But here in Florida, the only venomous snakes are rattlers. And honestly, if a snake rattles, don't go near it. If it makes any type of noise like a rattle, do not go near it. That should be common sense. I have like 3 to 4 garter snakes in my backyard, and one of them's called Loki. They eat all the bad things in the yard, and I love them to death. I think it's Loki, Snoobs, Ekans, and Arbok. Those are my little babies, and they're actually quite big now. I keep an eye on them, even though our neighbor hates the heck out of snakes. I love me some snakes. I mean, I'm a dragon. It's on the other side of the ceiling. What are you? It's above my bed. I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna do something that'd be considered a bad move. If anyone hears a thump noise, don't worry about it. I'm telling you, I'm okay. I'm good. I don't think I like that. Anyways, on to the game and annoying animals in my attic. Let's, I think this is where the boss is, I think. I guess let's go beat the crap out of a snake. Even though I just said I like snakes. Ah, yeah. Did the she viper. Anyways, let's see what this boss is all about.
Sorry, but having you around is more than enough.
Your insignificant insults have no effect on me, though I will tear your body to shreds!
Yep, she's not exactly a snake. She's more like a viper, I guess. Double jumping is really good in here. So. No. The camera will show you what she's coming out of. It appears. Also, when I said about people, yeah. If that's a piece of good crap on the design, yeah. Oh, stop getting mad. She kind of floats in midair. It's slightly annoying to deal with her. Because of that little thing on the hair becomes the tongue of the serpent. Yeah. That does it really, but it kind of slingshots you around. So it gets slightly annoying to deal with that. So. This is probably one of the easier parts. Slightly. And then when she does that little thing like that, you can sometimes do it. Really? Because I do the really cool looking attack. But. And then once she gets down below that, she kind of does the bows and, like, you know, all off the board. All bosses gotta become glory whenever they do things. That's what bosses do. All bosses, when they have that second phase, they all become bad. I think I accidentally activated the opposite. Yeah, she does something where she kind of looks like she's gonna do the thing. She's gonna dizzy or some shit like that. And then you just do that, and then you just kind of sort of stab her, and that good shit happens. You know, she gets mad. Like everything else. Oh, dude, I got an S rank!
Don't even think about it.
Shameful to be beaten by a human!
Hey, don't step up if you're not gonna put up a decent fight. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to litter?
So, it's got a cool name. It's Sephiroth. I only know how to say that word because of Sephiroth, because of Final Fantasy. My friend will not shut up with Sephiroth. Sephiroth this, Sephiroth that, and it's like, eh. So, that gives us the super cool power to deal with these. So let's go see what the crap's up with these trees. It pretty much drains them of the power and works them wither away, making the way for us to leave. What's that? Mission 7 is done. Her face is like, oh no, he touched me! I got an A. Not too good. Not too bad. Not too bad. Proceed. Also, this one has a bit of a part to it. It's a bit confusing, and it took me 3 days to get this because the guidebook was not very helpful. Also, this big ass building in the background, that's headquarters. That's the headquarters that everyone's been talking about. So, congratulations, we found HQ. I know, there's a secret thing up here. There's a part where you gotta go through here that's really, really irritating. And it's one of those, you wouldn't think it was irritating, but when you see what it is, it's one of those, things. Get out of here, I kicked your mom's ass. I don't know why the music was still playing because I didn't see any enemies. So if you notice, we're kind of backtracking a little bit, and we're getting back through, where we were. We're kind of coming back to where we were, because if you remember, we just were here a little while ago. So... Camera, give me a stop. It might be over here. We're trying to get back to where that ruined church is. So. This place is easy to get confused with playing. It's very annoying. So. Oh, is this where we get introduced to my favorite ones? Yep, there they are. Probably one of my favorite design members. This is their armor looks so cool. By armor, I mean enemies. I mean, I'm going. But if you're lucky, you can whack them into each other. Plus, they're intelligent. They know what it is. They know how to use it. You what? You into your siblings. Let me whack you into your siblings because it's fun to whack you guys into your siblings. Also, they're kind of can use, they're kind of parts of they use parts of the chimeras to shoot off the seeds and hit you. They kind of die in a sad death. They sit there and like scream at you as they die, so. It's kind of a reused death animation for the from the frost, but they're all kind of like siblings. Just, you know, different what you call it, different forms based on the weather and stuff, I believe. So. Did you know the cold doesn't do really good with the warm and stuff like that and all that kind of crap, so. You know, physics and stuff like that. Physics don't exist in this game, I don't think sometimes, I swear. Trying to see if the battle music was going to play, because if it was, I was going to go back and get that thing, but I guess not. So that means the church that we were trying to get to is over here. So run, back over here. More backtracking. So much backtracking. If you notice, that tree. You know. Come on. Aha! Get it. No. I wanted to throw you into your brother here. Come here, stay still. You're going to get thrown into your brother. I love throwing them into each other. It's kind of fun. I'm going to beat you dead with the sibling. Because I'm horrible. Because I'm horrible and I don't really care. No, we're not hitting that thing because we can't hit it. Now we go over here and touch this fruit with our secret claw. Our secret, I said touch with the secret claw. The secret claw. That. And the plant dies. And what? There's a door behind here? Yes, there's a door. So this is the fun part of the game. And by fun, I mean annoying. You're gonna notice that things start to look the same. And if you notice, there's a little plaque here. Let's read it. This is a gentle force, yet those who treat her only kindly will fall into darkness. Those who don't know wish for darkness to seek the light. For if not, all efforts will be in vain. So, what that means, basically, is that you see the shadows are pointing, how the shadows are pointing? How there's the shadow that points this way? You want to go the opposite of that. You want to go where the sun is shining. Because if you notice, you can sometimes see it and you sometimes can't. So, since it's pointing that way, the way we came in, we are going to follow it this way. And this, you do this 4 times. And you're going to notice it's going to look familiar. But it looks like that the sun has changed. So it's like, hey, hang on a second, what's going on? So the shadow is pointed that way, so we don't follow it that way. We follow the sun, which is this way. The sun is pointed this way. So we run through here. Once again, we're greeted with an area that looks so familiar. So, with that, you see the sun, the shadow's pointed that way, so we don't follow it that way. We follow it the opposite direction. We follow it this way. No, look at that! We're in the different place. Look at that. We got out of the Lost Woods. So we made it out. I think this is a way to a different place. This is actually where you get. I think this is where you would come if you got stuck or something. I think, or this is where it sends you, and then you go through the door and you do something else, or you end up there and then you come back this way. But what you want to do is that you jump down here actually, and you know you're going the right way for this time. That's the fundamentals of every video game I've ever played. You know you're going the right way if anything. It's another AVAC, nice. Oh no, you have the thing attached to you. The most dreaded, annoying, horrible thing. Get out of here. So with that, we're gonna be moving on. No, don't do your slices, I don't think. Here, Mom. There's more of them. The Chimeras kind of attack of their own free will. Like, meh. Wait. I just came this way, didn't I? Did I just get turned around? I did. Heck, man. I just have to listen what's up. How dare you deceive me? There's a normal part of the game we're supposed to jump down there and go this way. Did they change it? I think they changed it. How dare they change it? Because this is not the right way that you're supposed to go, apparently. I think they changed it. That annoys me. Because now I have to relearn how to get there. Oh, I went the wrong way. I did something up here. I can move the board to that. You're more annoying pains than anything. Alright, let me walk back through here real quick and figure out where the shit I'm supposed to go. And now you're supposed to go back to the church. Get rid of that plant. Unless you're supposed to go to the ancient training grounds. Oh yeah, okay, that was the one at this point. And the fun fact about this game is that as long as there's not a gateway to prevent you from moving on, you don't actually have to fight enemies. So fun fact. So as long as there's no gate telling you that you can't go, you can literally go wherever you want. Pretty much the only real reason to beat enemies in this game is to keep your score up. So the higher score you get, the higher it happens. So. I don't have to go back up there, I know that much. Yeah. Because you're supposed to go through this way. I already know how to do this puzzle. You have to follow the light to get out. Because this is the one part that I remember. Unless my dumb ass did it the wrong way. But I know what happens if you take the wrong way. You get to the one place and do the other thing. Unless I'm a big dummy. Alright, let's try that again. Because normally in the game you're supposed to jump down there and go that way. But it seems you're supposed to just go this way? Oh, looks like it. That's a little weird, because it wasn't like that in the other game. Because it kind of gives you an alternate pathway. Once you defeat her, you actually can't go back to the health aid. So I guess they changed that. That's interesting. Well, I guess I learned new things over there. I should be good on that, and we're gonna go to headquarters, I guess. We're gonna be close to headquarters going into it. Oh, yeah, I remember this part. Okay, let me check my BS. Because there's a flight coming up. I'll check my items. I'll go back and actually go get some. I'm gonna go back and get some more. Hero's like, dab. He dabbed, but like in his way. See if I missed one item here. I'm missing maybe. Get rid of that instead. And we'll get these 5 of those and a couple more of these. 15 of those. Should be good. Okay, I don't have enough. So, I happen to know that there's a fight that happens up here. I'm going to attempt to get it done in one done, but if I don't, I'm sorry. Also, this place is gorgeous. Headquarters is beautiful. So, you remember how I said that people are angels in this game? Well, you're about to meet one. You're about to meet one, and he's probably the coolest looking one out of the whole bunch. And you might recognize him, kinda, sorta. But let's get this cutscene out of the way.
That's a look you shoot your enemy. Okay. Well, then let me ask you this. What exactly is the Order after? And who the hell is Dante?
You do not demand answers from me! You possess the power of a demon.
Back down. I don't want to hurt you. I won't do that to Kyrie.
Hurt me? You don't get it, do you?
You too.
I have been chosen to take the next step in evolution. To become something far more than just human. I am an angel.
Wrong, Credo. All that you become is a demon.
As captain of the Holy Knights, you are now about to rest. It is the wish of His Holiness.
Yeah, he's pretty cool looking. I will admit that. He is pretty cool looking. He is a bit tough, so.
Oh, the power of an angel! Come on! Show me what you got!
It's kind of sort of easier to just have him walk over to you, and then he'll kind of sort of do something like that. It's easier just to jump around because he'll kind of target you when you're in the air or not, so. Eventually you can hit him and his shield will kind of just disappear eventually. So.
I have my reason to retreat!
You can sort of do that and it's kind of irritating. Yeah, it'll start to hum red like that, so. Eventually it will break, and then when it breaks, you can kind of go after them a little bit easier.
I will crush you with all I have!
of the Angelica Blancos, so. Yep, see, then when it goes bad, you can kind of go off. I don't get how they think the range is, because they're really wide, so. And it'll kind of refresh itself, and you're gonna have to go around and hit them until it decides to, you know.
Power is dangerous. Take this. I will not suffer defeat.
You sure about that? Alright, come on. I'm getting close. It's kind of like you hit him, and then he kind of like uses that to go back on it, so. Sometimes I wonder why the heck they give you a gun, because it's not really useful in these type fights. It's more of a slaughter. I kind of use that kind of as a little bit of slaughter, because while you're using Yamato, you get like kind of, your damage kind of goes down to half. Like you kind of take like 50% less damage, so. Oh, look at that, I actually have to have an item. No reason why you're welcome. You want to retract your statement? I'm not the demon here. Trust me, this fight actually goes on a whole lot longer when you're playing the other version, because this is probably one of the most hardest fights next to the end boss. So.
Not yet. I'm not finished. Your strength has increased.
Kitty.
How dare you guys do this?
No, wait. This isn't what you think.
Why? Why did you do this?
It was our intentions to protect you from the truth. Nero is a demon.
You son of a...
Nero!
Not to worry, I have no intentions of harming her. Yet. Though, it would appear your attachment extends beyond friendship.
She has nothing to do with this. Let her go!
Agnus! How dare you use my sister? This is my fight, and I will finish it. Let her go.
His Holiness predicted your defeat, and so ordered that your sister be utilized.
What?
If you want her, then come. cannot guarantee her fate.
You think you're an angel?
His Holiness.
You're a flippin' wasp.
Use Kirie.
Not a stinger.
Where is he taking her? Back to headquarters?
I'd assume so. Nero, we must set aside this battle until I find out the truth of this.
You guys are dicks. So yeah, they literally were just like, oh yeah, you guys are gonna fight. They're gonna bring his sister out and make it look like you guys just did that, and it was your fault. And it's like, so. But I mean, I got a cool shield that doesn't really do anything. It doesn't make a shield either. It just looks like a giant claw, if you ask me. So I mean, there's that. It looks cool, I guess. But yeah, they pretty much were just like, we're gonna make it look like that so you can be hide-broken. Because, you know, issues. I know, I gotta see Rank, get out of here. Fair enough. Anyways, on to the next mission. Ah, fun stuff. Now we're inside of headquarters. Mission number 9. It's like, oh, you think all the good guys are the good guys? Nah. I just have to say, this location is really beautiful, though. It's really pretty. I like how you can actually use the camera here, because in the 360 version, you can't. You know, your foot's clipping. You can see the water down there, how it's kind of like that stuff. But you actually can't do this in the 360 version, which is actually pretty nice. But this place actually holds some annoying-ass traps. See them here in a second. There probably will be some monotonous going back and forth just because of how this game is. This is one of those games that the gameplay and the stuff kind of gets repetitive because of backtracking, but I overlooked that because the story's good. Here we are at headquarters. This is fun, ain't it? I think there's a cutscene coming up, yeah. We got some slightly new enemies, something cool. Those might be the Angelica Blancos, and I might just be wrong, but I'm not 100% sure. I might be, I'm not 100% sure. They are tougher and they're really super annoying. The other ones are weaker, if you notice. I hate flying enemies because I don't like going up to them, so. As soon as the slingshot you around it, it gets irritating. I'll have to check the VCR soon to see if those are the other ones. Because I know these ones that well, the one that I currently killed, I think those ones are called the white ones, and I know there was one called Angelica Blanco. Get down here on the ground so I can beat your ass. Because I hate you. You can just zoom around and do these things, and I really don't know. getting annoying. Oh yeah, I remember those are the guys that you kind of like do that too. I think those ones are the better ones. I'm not 100% sure at this point. I could be wrong, I don't know. I just know that there's one set of armor that's called Angelica Blancos, and I kind of just call all of them that. Just because I like the way it sounds. It just looks like a John Almost church. Anyone who knows me knows how much I don't like church. I fall asleep during church. My mom's a Christian, but I can't. Church is so long for me. So, I think I gotta get a spell here. You can shoot stuff mid-edge to your points too, but it gets annoying to have to do it, so I use primarily just the sword, so I think I'm gonna know we're gonna go to the next one here. After so many hits, it kind of doesn't count them anymore. It kind of stops counting them. That's the reason why sometimes it's better just to keep going with your sword. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get a test. There's one that you gotta get is triplets, and it's like, oh heck, I'm not doing that. Because it's really, really hard to get a triple S. I think I come out that way or something, so. Or I have to go smack this thing in the face. This up. I think I gotta go to here and touch this thing and see this with the cutscene first. Yep, we set up your alarm system. So there's lasers everywhere. Heck with lasers! And if you got double jumps, it makes it ridiculously easy. Because usually you can just double jump over that. Also, in this dungeon you get probably one of my... It doesn't matter if you jump over that or not. So, notice these lasers are going quite a bit fast. So how the heck are we gonna get through here, huh? Well, we're gonna get another item. This particular item, probably my second favorite item in the whole game. Just get behind him and hit them. It's like, oh, your shield doesn't work too well if you're behind. Also, once you break the shield, they kind of just, you know, they kind of just this is my second favorite item. The little key. Key that does a lot. It's an hourglass. Key of Cronus. Yes, we now get to manipulate space and time. Before then, because it's only a certain amount of time, we sit here and we go through this little thing and we smack it and it slows down time for a little bit and it gives us the ability to walk through things in a slow motion. The gauntlet. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, something comes down and you can't do that anymore. But since I did it before time. Yeah. Alright, so let's go and smack it down. Looks like it has to activate something. Alright. Looks like we're going somewhere. Well, up there. Yeah, okay. Yep, so pretty much enemies. That might be one of those things I have to come back to and get. So if you notice, we have to, get there, but if you notice there's a second one over here, and we don't really have to go through that one. No, you can fall. If you notice, it'll kind of go back to, kind of slows down a little bit. Kind of goes from that, and it gets kind of aggressively less, staticky, and then it'll be like that. So, now we're where we need to go. Once again, we have more enemies. We have frost. It's pretty much the same death animation with different noises. So, that in regards, we still have more lasers here. So let's hit this, and you only get 2 here, and if you're quick enough, you can go around. And you have more here. Goes a little bit more. If you're dumb like me, you do something like that. Yeah, if you're dumb like me, you take off the good done. If you're stuck with the whole heart of these things, you can actually stop them to each other. It's kind of hard. And they do take damage if you rip them into each other, so. Oh, yeah. See, if you notice, I hit that one into that one, and that one decided to come over and get some. Oh, yeah, full house. I guess I missed it. Sorry for that guy, he got his face smashed. Oh, we got this to fulfill our health. Yeah, I think we have a boss up here. This boss is almost all this. Yeah, Agnes's room. If you notice up there in that little cage, looks a bit like a certain somebody. So, let's go see what's up. Cutscenes. Where the BS are we?
So, you've come.
What have you done to Kyrie?
Why don't you check and find out? But don't expect me to be as easy on you as I was last time.
If I have to kill you to save Kyrie, let's roll!
Time to
and some of those things. You pretty much jump around. We'll do that. We're gonna just kind of float around and try to slash the sword. Sometimes if you're lucky, you can attack one of his things. And he'll restore your life like that, but it's more than answer. And he doesn't have that roll around it, so he has a little bit easier. He'll do the stupid and the really low and spin it back and the stupid. He really goes and around them, you can kind of hit him like that. You got a lot of use. He uses his own swords against them. Whatever those attack wave 5, it kind of keeps getting close to him a little bit. If you actually interrupt him like that, if you're lucky, sometimes, but if you're lucky, because he kind of will. Most of them portals like that, so good thing, so. I thought lizards and stuff, I guess, for his creation and everything. Yeah, he's gonna do his thing. Then launch it, so.
Is that all you got?
You sure about that?
I think it's time to put you out of your misery.
That's enough, Argus. Go and prepare for attack. Right away.
Let her go!
You have indeed inherited Sparta's power.
So yeah, she gets taken. And Aaron gets the big pissed. So there's that, I guess. So, I mean, if you notice that he said you have if I remember correctly as I was talking to him, actually I think by They're not, I don't think they're blood brothers, but I think by their demon powers they are brothers. So in a sense they are half brothers in a sense. From, I believe, Sparta. Because if you notice, it said that you have indeed inherited Sparta's power. Because I think Sparta was the one that gave it to Nero, and also the one that gave it to Dante. And I don't think it's told when you get to play as Dante too much. Like, you get to see some flashbacks, but not too many. I'm not sure, because like I said, I've not played this game in forever. But Sparta was the one that he gets his powers from, which is the reason why. I think in the previous game, DMC3, kind of explains that, but like I said, I ain't played that game in ages. But let's move on here. Also, just a quick heads up, it's 11:38. If the stream stops at around 12 o'clock, I'm sorry. Also, because he gets the big pissed and whacks the tree roots. The tree is like, eh! If you notice, he had the last thing, we got the Sephirotic fruit, which is actually a offshoot of this tree. So he gets the big pissed and knocks the bridge. Because he's upset for losing his girlfriend. Remember, kiddies, when you lose your girlfriend, get pissed off and punch trees like you do in Minecraft. Because guess what happens? You unlock doors! So... Let's go see what His Holiness is up to. But yeah, if the stream stops at 12 o'clock, I'm sorry, that's my internet going out. I have no idea when it's going to shut off or not. I really don't. So... And yeah, Agnes was just kind of sort of holding people hostage up here, stealing their souls and bullshit like that. So, Agnes is a bad person. It's like, I'm an angel. No, bitch, you're a bug. You're a demon bug. You're like a demon rat. There we go. That's the long sequence I was looking for. You gotta like rapidly press Y or else it won't happen. And if you notice, if you just keep pressing Y, you get this one. So you have to press Y and then kind of stagger it a bit. So, and you have to continuously just press the crap out of Y and then you end up with that. And that's good for really getting some wombo combos. So now we're gonna go back doing this again. Camera, come on. Oh, I think we got an enemy here. Somebody else. Yep, the one with all the fingers. Yep, you get this guy. I guess he's kind of like the Grim Reaper, I'm guessing, but he's just like everything else. If you just, you know, you hit him enough, they lose their clothes. He's annoying like the rest of them. You hit him enough, he gets his thing back. He looks a bit creepier than the rest of them. He's still like a scorpion thing. And he just dies a little bit slower than the others. You gotta hit him twice. Twice as much for him to die. Also, he can get his bullshit out, so. But, you know, they die the same, so. So, we gotta go back and do the stuff monotonously again. Let me see something actually before I move on to do this real quick. Let me see something. Skill up. Double bringer. Yes, I have enough for a full snatch. I'm gonna snatch you from even farther away. I'm actually gonna get this real quick. Get more orbs. That's annoying to do, so. I don't usually get too many of them, but sometimes I will. I'm gonna get charge shot too, at least. Okay. Well, next one I'm probably just for Yamato, probably. But anyways, on to whatever shit I was doing. Now I have Snatch 3, so I should be able to get that one item. No, I gotta get all the way over there. How? Wait, can I actually just go right here and just... I can't. I think you'd actually glitch it through the walls. So now I'm stuck here. Yeah, just keep hitting me over there. Oh, come on. Camera! Are you serious? Monotonous cameras, monotonous. I'll eventually get over. So I get the reason why this is slower for a reason. So I can get through here. It's like, oh, so you want to be a... Okay, I see your deal here. I see. It's just so I can jump back down that way. Oh, everything is so much faster. Bye, Felicia. So now I gotta... Don't sneeze. If I gotta go back through here and get those again, because those are lovely. Orbs are always lovely. I have more lasers. I'll say, oh, look, you get out this way, you have lasers. But I'm pretty sure I can, no. I think the lights are yeah, I could just, just that. Smack it and run straight through because no one gives a single shite. So, I mean, I could always go back and get the orbs, but I don't really feel like giving all the effort because you literally have to get all the orbs, get everything done in one run. You can't just, it doesn't keep your score over from way over, and it's like, eh. So, you have to get it all in one do, and it's one of those. So, I'm pretty much just gonna do probably... It's kind of easier just to kind of stay here and actually kind of watch how they do. Because they're kind of like a little pattern that you gotta follow. You gotta jump over them, walk through it, jump over it. So it's kind of easier to like sit here and watch it for a moment just to see, because they do kind of go in a pattern. So, if you kind of remember, it's a lot longer than the others, but if you kind of see how it goes, it's kind of, you know. I'm not gonna go right now because if I do, it's gonna stop right in the middle of it. So. But I mean, by now, if you've seen it, you've probably memorized the pattern, so. Unless I'm an idiot, because I wouldn't jump there, I'd probably go when it looks like that. So. Alright, come on, you're about to shut off in a second, come on. There it is. There's the mission there, so. If you notice, there's also this. So let's smash this. Walk in here and see what's up in here. Oh, an automatic cancel while you're in here? Oh, that's lame. Oh, okay then. I guess watch on production stupid bullshit. Well, I guess wherever these guys are, I guess we're gonna have one of those guys. Come on, I have maximum snap. This can't be those guys. Yeah, if you hit them so much, they kind of restore their bullshit back, though. Never swing the thing. Nothing to this, no, let's go, please. It kind of helps with it, but not too much. So now, look around here. Which means I can smack my face with this thing. And here. And here. I'll try to be just close to it, and I'll just put it all over. You use the key of Cronus. Oh, I'm supposed to actually do that. No, it doesn't stay indefinitely. No! There is a right one and there is a wrong one. I was so close. Ah! I made it! Experiment with this bullshit. There's no stuff. Get back here. I didn't want this guy to come over because I wanted to be able to hit that. Because once you do it, they'll kind of, it will break apart itself. So, and once it breaks apart, it won't give you orbs. So you have to literally kind of sort of hit it. Well, that was different for the game. And I'll have to eventually out of that. Alright, let's go in here. Over here. Require statues. No ouch. Something here. You use the wing talisman. Oh, so it's just gonna stand there indefinitely? Oh, but I wanted to take it with me. I like my wing talisman. You know, fine. If you notice in one of the cutscenes, they were here. Fuck your table! Will you plot to destroy me? You guys are a bit more intelligent than the normal ones, I'm glad that's why I'm focusing on fighting. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't actually fight air sometimes, because it shoots me and swings off me because it's not this fun. Get out of here, nobody loves you. Anyways. And another combat. Second. Oh, you're handle on this. You're not getting it. I still be okay on items, except for that one lost one, so. Let's go forward and see what's up.
What took you so long? You. What are you doing here? Forget it. I don't have time for this. And neither do I. So I'll cut to the chase. I'm here for the sword. Your point being? It was originally my brother's. Return it to me, and I'll let you go, kid. Well, that's how you see me think you're blush a pretty pig when I kick your ass! Oh. Helpful hint. Take a tip from the elders.
So yeah, we gotta fight Dante again. Notice that it used to belong to his brother, so it's a bit curious. The question being, who is his brother? Oh no, tutorial mode is not coming in handy. Get over here.
All you got?
The thing about him is that it'll bad is gonna happen. You have bad. And it's kind of good to draw him in, but you know, that'll happen. So. It's really about who draws faster. I believe Virgil is his brother, if I remember correctly. My cat is bothering me. Tati, I have to play my game. I'm in the middle of a boss fight, you silly girl. Yeah, this is going to a little bit harder version of it. And this AI is a bit better, because usually you can one-up it in the bit, but I guess not. So. Well, this AI is a bit better. I have to say I like that. You will most often fall to Jinx hits. You will most often Jinx, or not Jinx, but avoid your double bringer. So, if he jumps like that, that's kind of sort of how you're hitting. So, and he kind of will dodge you when you do that. I pretty much will just slash my sword, just... So he says he does actually have the same abilities for you. And the reason why is because, you know, you're going to be playing this yourself. Get down here, you dummy. So pretty much it's kind of one of those, once you're inside of one of his combos, you can't really get out of it, so... Kind of one of those you have to anticipate where he's coming from and try to do it a split second before he does, so... If you notice before the remote haircut, you can... And when you do that, that's pretty much just Jinx hits, so... You pretty much have to outdo him, because pretty much you're playing with the same. So, and he does dodge like that. So it's more of an annoying fight than anything, so... Really? You have to load a cutscene? Interesting. That dodge is a damn.
You cooled off yet, kid? What's the matter? Why the glare? You look as if you've just been playing me from the beginning. That sword was used to separate our world from the demons. I can't have something of that kind of power floating around now, can I? It's gotta stay in the family. I need this. Then keep it. Now that you're calm and cool, get going. Hey! What's your name? Nero. You're Dante, right? Not a bad name. Neither is yours. That regal look suits you.
I dress to impress. Are you sure you want to let him
Eat
go?
me!
Yeah, I figure he can bear the burden.
I know it's not my business, but this could get ugly.
Well, if the kid screws up, then I'll just have to kick his ass.
Yes, all along. Trish was glorious. She infiltrated the border. And as she is. Also, yes, that was your first look at Trish. Yes, that is the girl that I earned my name from. I used to walk around and follow Dante, and no, I didn't dress like that because school rules would not allow me to. But I used to act just like her back in the day. Yes, little baby Trish used to act just like that. And yes, the whole thing, if I remember correctly, Virgil is Dante's brother, but I think Virgil, I believe, died, and I think Nero is his reincarnation. So they might not be brothers. That's the reason why I said they might not be brothers by birth, but I believe they are by the demon powers. Because you can play Virgil in this game, but in the original game, there's only hints to Virgil. So that's the reason why it's like, oh, you can play as Virgil, huh? Because in the original game, there was only hints. There was pretty much, it's pretty much, that's one reason why my phone got mad, because it's like, oh, you can play as Virgil in all the other 3 games. It's like, you can in number 4. It's like, So, that being said, that's the reason why Dante was going after him so much, because he wanted to see his power. And yes, Dante did not actually want to harm him. That was the whole thing. He was just like, I want to test your power to see if you're good enough. And that's pretty much what he was doing. He was just testing his power to see how good he was. So that's the reason why, because technically only, I think only Virgil was able to use Yamato, and because Nero is the reincarnation of Virgil, he is able to use Yamato. So I think that's the reason why Dante was like, ah. So he was like, oh, so if he can use Yamato, he's my brother. He's my long-lost brother from another mother, so. It's just a bit of trivia. I mean, you can check and see if it's right or not, but I think that's how it goes. Like I said, I've not played this game in ages, but that's what that's about. So I'm gonna play number 11 because I think that's I believe that's the last one with. I think this is the next one is the last one with Nero, I believe. Yeah, you heard me. I think this is the last one with Nero. Like I said, you play half the game with Nero and half of it with Dante. Yeah, I believe it is. Because guess what? We're gonna go find God. Yes, my most favorite religious game is this game. Oh, the audio is higher? Well, anyways, we're gonna play this one, and I may or may not play. I may actually play more because I didn't have to do the pause last night because the game downloading. But it's 11:06 and I still have internet. It seems my stream is still going. So guess what? We're gonna play on. So we're gonna go prevent the birth of a god. Of a god. Best religious game. This game. I don't know about you, but that god has a very nice butt. Did you guys know that God has a nice looking booty? I mean, swoogity swooty, my dude. Swoogity swooty, this God has a booty. Alright, let's go kick the crap out of this thing and see if I can do it. I think this one I have to get a triple S and I may save it for later at a different time. I remember correctly. Let's go up the stairs and I guess I gotta whack this thing. I know, more enemies. We pretty much have to find this place and try to, I guess, prevent this guy from waking up. But I mean, that's gonna be annoying with enemies. We don't know what's going on, but we're doing anything with enemies. Because I think I have to get all of the combos unlocked for me to get the double S. Oh, I was almost there with you, you dingus. What Monster Hunter version you talking about? Because I have the new one, and somehow I have DLC. In a second. Why isn't it activating? I gotta touch this thing. Oh yeah, yeah. Usually you can just walk in here and it'll just do a thing, so. And you get kind of familiar with these little platforms here, so. So I'm gonna go, I guess. What's this? Proceeding alone is scriptable here, but it doesn't do what I want. You're not the boss of me. Like, you're not the boss of me. Right? Oh, that's kind of like a little portal back to the end. We didn't have those. Yeah, I think you gotta pull on the enemies and stand on it, so. Kind of with those, oh, it's a preventative to keep you guys from going alone. To get these, you pretty much have to slingshot yourself up, but I don't really feel like it, so. Closer now. They're annoying to get anyways. Oh, good lord. Many of them I hate. Good thing is that I don't have to keep pressing on the trigger button like I had to last time. No! Hell. I can literally just fall down the stairs when it does it. So. Well, I'm leaving. So let's go touch this thing. I hate when you do like that one attack that sends them up in the air because if they try to get out of your attack, they can get out of your attack and they're up higher than you can go. And it's like, oh, come on. How dare you hit my support? Look, you're frozen. Oh my gosh, you went out of bounds. Alright, we got that. So I guess I have to go all the way back down there. Which way? Oh, I'm a big stupid. I'm gonna go down here. No! Oh, cool. This is such a good song. No, the shield's up. I'm gonna run back over here. Oh, this is over here I gotta go to. Come on up here. Alright. You're a pain in my ass. Let's see here. Wait. Game, why are you being annoying? I'm lost. Lovely. That's what I'm getting at from here. Sit over here. Apparently I can't go anymore over than here. I have to this here, unless that's what I had to do. I'm stupid. Yep, that's what I had to do. I'm a big dumb. I'm leaving you. Hang on, what now? Yeah, I actually have the new one. So, I guess we get a cutscene. I did forget I wasn't using it.
What the?
Are you sure that's what Bob looks like?
Is it not beautiful?
No, it's
I think
gross.
we've got a difference of opinion on that one.
How unfortunate.
Kyrie.
Is it not your wish to become one with her? Within the Savior, Your mortal bodies will combine, melting into one to manifest and create his core. A thing of utter and pure beauty.
Go blow yourself. I'm here to save you. Please trust me.
I'm afraid you are too late. But, although still incomplete, this is your chance to catch a glimpse of the true power of our savior.
Yeah, I think what his idea was to become one with her, but not in the way that you're thinking. Yeah, you pretty much have to beat these skilled out, so.
You're gonna need it.
But yeah, sure, he wants to become one with her, but not in the way that you think it is. It took me the longest time to remember to think of how to do this when I first played the game. It's just like, oh, if you just, you know, kind of teleport to him, you gotta stay back whenever he does that. But whenever his little things appear, if you do that, and you just get his thing away, it's a whole lot easier, so. So, I mean, just gotta watch out, man.
Not interested in your bullshit.
Not interested in your bullshit. Atomic. Oh no, he wakes! Wakes. Really annoying. But yeah. If you're quick enough, you can, you know, hit him before the savior's like, I'm the savior! How dare you?
Held back by love. Such a shame. Still, I must salute a man who carries the blood of Sparta. While not in Dante's league, you still presented a harder fight than I had anticipated.
Dante?
I had originally intended to absorb him into our savior. But circumstance presenting, I'd rather choose the option at hand. When your blood and this sword are combined, we will be able to proceed to the final stage of our ultimate goal. No! Run! You have betrayed us. Why?
I served the dream of a world you spoke of. The savior you preached of. But you used my sister, KDA, who has nothing to do with this. And that is beyond forgiveness.
Love for a sibling.
Oh, dude,
All
big
that
oops.
is needed is absolute power. Oh, it's you, Gloria. Unfortunately, you did not anticipate a descendant of Sparta's blood. And because of this boy, you have been outwitted, and the savior will be completed.
I don't know. I'd wager this kid still got some life in him.
You fool! Escape is now impossible. The creation cannot be stopped.
Hey, kid! You giving up so soon?
My options are limited.
So melodramatic. Besides, if you die without giving my sword back, I'm gonna be pissed.
Then come and get it.
What a punk.
I failed to save you.
When did Thanos appear, dudes?
I swear I'm gonna get us out of here! Together, Kitty! Kitty!
Check it out. It's got wings.
The design shows terrible taste.
Hey, where's that thing going? It's not complete yet, is it?
It is in his heart to save the world from chaos. He will begin by driving it out.
Now he has what he needs. Yamato.
Sparta used it to seal the Hellgate from the demon world. The sword is the key to opening the Hellgate. The real Hellgate that lies dormant beneath this city.
The sword that separates the human world from the demon world.
I think you, the son of the Dark Knight Sparta, are the only one who can stop the Savior now. Dante.
Looks like you've got a rep to live up to.
Looks that way.
last request. Save them. Kyrie and Nero.
I'll do it. I wouldn't want to deny anyone their dying request.
I'll sweep the city and evacuate the people.
Hey, is this your way of ditching and dumping this
You want
mess
to
up?
switch?
It's cool. Let's stick to the plan.
Kratos died an angel's death. Oh dang, I got an S on that? Nice. But sadly, yes, Kratos did die. He's not coming back. So sad as it is. And yes, we're not playing as Nero anymore. Because as you can see, he got absorbed into the Savior's heart. The incomplete Savior's heart. And yes, it's got wings. It's supposed to... But I would just tell you, that shiny glowy thing on its back... Oh, it gets annoying later. But I mean... Sorry, I had a text. Oh, don't do that. But I am gonna continue playing. I'm not gonna be like the other night, like, oh, because I am super stoked about this. So, now that we've played so far into the game, we gotta play it back.
Lend me your ears
I have headphones.
and fangs.
No.
Destroy this world so that the true utopia can be
You guys are dumb.
Judgment Day has
Agnes, what have you done? Oh well. Oh, a big yawn. So yes, now that the Hellgate's opened, stuff is happening. Oh, that's a lot of those things.
to deliver us salvation. We must repent and rejoice, for the world has not yet come to an
That's a solid performance for an old fart like you.
So yeah, we get to play as Dante. Also, I happen to know that this is like a, I think this is like a skin of like his auto form. Look at the card. No, we're gonna put classic Dante for now. But yes, we get to play as Dante now. So like I said, I didn't press any button there. Okay. But yes, my controller's messing up again. I have to swap our controllers if it keeps doing that. But now that we played through all the way to headquarters with Nero, we have to play all the way back to the flippin' city. And yes, he pretty much did unleash the demons on the world to bring his bullshit onto the world to say, guess what? I'm saving everybody! But I'm the one that caused the problem. But still, I'm saving everybody! It's like, oh my god, you're dumb. It's like, I'm gonna cause the problem, then I'm gonna fix the problem, make it look like I didn't do the problem, that was supposed to do the problem anyways. So it's pretty much, he unleashed the demons on the world, then he brought a savior into the place and said, hey guys, I'm gonna save you, when it was really him that unleashed them in the first place. And nobody knows all this stuff because, you know, they're stupid. Because, you know, like real Christianity, everyone is blind. I think it's because of this game that I've learned not to be a Christian, because I think all that stuff is bullshit. And one day when the Christians say that Ragnarok, or whatever it's called, whatever it is, the whatever it's called, Rapture, and there's a big flippin' floating doodad in the sky, I'm gonna be like, I've prepared for this all of my life. I guess I'm running. I'm joking. I'm just gonna be like, oh, yeah, video games have taught me, like, yeah, that's the... And I'm like, well, where's the Hellgate? I guess I gotta go pull the sword out of it and save the world because, you know, I know what to do, so... But yes, now we're playing as Dante, so I guess we're gonna see what the crap's up with him. First of all, we're gonna make Dante's spin, so let's do that. And also, yes, the one main gimmick of he does not have, his double finger is just kind of just pressing B. And so every mechanic you learn is Nero. You kind of sort of throw it out the window. So it's kind of the big stuff, but I do like his sword abilities, so, but you do still have... I have to oh god, if I do. In the last game that carried over. Like, your abilities carried over. They don't carry over, I'm gonna get so mad. Also, depending on what it is, depending on what... really sad, I'll look for come on. Okay, but what I did there was that, depending on what you want to do, is that Dante has 4 different abilities. He has Trickster, which is, well, you get to do different, they kind of like give you different things, and also he has Taunt. But you get Swordmaster, you got Trickster Swordmaster, Royal Guard, which is kind of like, I guess you get Law. Mostly, I use Swordsmaster because it helps bring up the stuff for the sword. But if you notice, we have to go back through stuff. Wow. I was gonna go and fuck some shit up. But I guess I have to go back through and get all the stupid abilities again, which is really annoying. Because in the last game they carried over. Well, not the sword ability. Well, not like the things, but like your abilities and crap. Because like, you can't double jump. So I guess I have to get them again. So let's see here. Oh, well, I have some more. Also, yeah, your styles. Get all those, and as you get them, they do that. So. Yeah, his sword name is Rebellion. And if you notice, he doesn't have as many as, that. So, also, he has 2 different swords. He has Ebony and Ivory. I happen to know for a fact, if I remember correctly, Ebony and Ivory are 2 different Desert Eagles. Ebony is black, and Ivory is white. And they are the best. I love them. And Coyote A, I think, is a shotgun, if I remember correctly. It's a double-barrel shotgun. But there how high can give me speed. So it pretty much just gives you these. And then you can pretty much throw your sword. It's pretty much like a boomerang yeet, so I probably won't get it. And if you notice, it looks like there's a bigger, you know, a bigger, where's my brain out? There's a bigger thing for more things to get, and it's like, oh, so I wonder what's up. Yeah, you get more weapons. So, let me double check my items real quick, actually. Okay, yeah, the items do carry over, and I still do have 2 lives. So lovely, lovely, lovely. So now I can... Heck, I forgot to get me a soda. I am bad. Anyways. Yes, it is the intro to the new staircase. At first I like this. They look really cool. It looks like really cool armored armadillo. So these are probably my favorites out of these scarecrows. Also, if you notice, he kind of looks idiom. His rock on looks a whole lot different than an arrow. So it's like everything you learned as an arrow, take and throw it out the window. So, playing with Dante is a whole lot different. So it's a fun experience. So you can't bring your enemies close to you when you have to fight. But we get a weapon later in the game that's really cool, and I really like it. And it kind of helps with enemies that keep going places. So, alright, I got it. The door's open. So we pretty much have to go all the way back to the way stuff. So, oh no, she's back. And yes, you were supposed to put it in there so that way don't see. What, princess? I'm playing my games. Oh no, she's mewing. So yes, you have to get out at a certain, you have to literally get out. You do have a timer. You sometimes need to remember how to get through places. Because you have the timer here. That'll be my third one. Yes, the timer keeps going. Come on. And if they go into that little thing, then that kind of helps them to get. When we get to the part of that, Come on, I have a sound limit here. Without getting this! How dare you! That's why speed is helpful if you get it straight off the bat, so. Okay. You would still use the chrono thing? Because if you're used to it, you can't really just... Okay, look, I have a time limit. You can't just be bothered. One thing I'm going to do is go down to you. It's really good for looking away. Makes them a whole lot harder, actually. In my opinion. Because you can't just bring them close to you, so. Oh my god. Yep, so you actually... So you kind of sort of gain the things back that you need, but... Like I said, there's a time limit. Usually they give me more than enough time, but like I said, this game kind of gets it. Like now! Okay, look. No, you're not getting on my desk. My cat keeps distracting me. Look, you're gonna have to go lay down on my bed. Look, I'm trying to get something done, okay? I cannot play with you. You know that when the TV's on and there's a controller in my hand, you know that means video games are happening, okay, little one? You know this. Stop distracting me. I have a time limit. Sheesh. My cat knows this and she likes to distract me at the worst of times. No! But I think if you die in here when the time limit goes on, I think you have to do it again. You still have to do that monotonous bullshit with the lasers. No! Monotonous bullshit with the lasers. And it's worse. Come on. Come on, I just have to get out of headquarters, come on. Sorry, I was really focusing on that because I tend to get annoyed whenever I have time limits. Say, come on, I have a time limit. Alright, there we go. You literally just have to get there, but still, I'd like to get out of there with more than enough time, just in case the game decides to glitch. And yeah, they pretty much destroyed headquarters, because it's like, oh no, we gotta just cover up all of our evidence. So now we have to go back through the whole last game of every place that we went to. So that's gonna be fun, ain't it? So now I can take my time and smash everything. They do give me more than enough time, but I still have to get out sooner rather than later, because I actually have had the game glitch on me, where the timer was literally at 4 minutes and suddenly went to 0. And it's like, oh, that's lovely fun, ain't it? That's lovely fun. And yes, we have to defeat the same bosses over again, so that's gonna be fun, ain't it? So it's like you play the game forward and then you play it backwards. So there's a bunch of Yi in this game.
You order the sword, huh?
Yes. Are you familiar with them?
Sorry, religion and I don't mix.
It's a small congregation that gathers in the castle town of Fortuna. I guess the only people who would have heard of it are the ones who take interest in this type of thing.
Like you.
Exactly. So just how much do you know about Sparta?
Well, from what I can figure, there's a lot of confusion surrounding them.
The story goes that Sparta served as the feudal lord of the city long ago. The people who live there today take these legends as truth and worship them, just like a god.
They worship a demon as a god?
Peaceful worship can't be condemned, but the real problem is the order. Lately, they've been running amok, catching demons, and have even butted in on some of my jobs.
Maybe they're starting a zoo.
Not just demons. They've also been targeting devil arms, like the ones you have.
Okay, then, a museum. So what?
Well, what if their intentions are foul? And there's a diabolical plan behind these apparently random acts?
Well then, I'd have something to keep me occupied, and... Trish! Things always gotta be complicated.
Yes, that sword behind him was the Sword of Sparta. If you notice in the game, toward the beginning, His Holiness said she once brought us the Sword of Sparta. Well, guess who had it first? Dante had it first. So how did she get her hands on it? Well, she left the agency with it. So that was a little back history before the whole game even happened. That was a little bit of it. And the one chick in the white uniform and black hair, that was Lady. So, that's a little bit of a trivia for you. Before then, that's pretty much the only time you would, that's pretty, like before, that part of the game was the only time you'd ever actually see Lady. So, before the special edition of this was released, she was pretty much only, she was kind of like Virgil, she was only hinted at, but you actually got to see her, which, you know, it's pretty cool. She's kind of like the third of their little trio, but it's mostly Dante and Trish, and then Lady kind of forms the third awkward wheel there. So, she's pretty cool, so, not my favorite. She's kind of, meh. In the anime essence fantasy, she's a huge pain in the ass. She's all like, Dante, I gotta do the thing. Come back here and help me. It's like, can't you do it on your own? You're a grown up. But she's like, because I think pretty much during the game during the anime, I think both Lady and Trish kind of vie for Dante's affections, and Dante's like, I like Trish. And Lady just, you know, her being the widow was like, I can't accept that. So, she still tries to go for him, and of course he's just like, oh, guys, come on. So, I mean, I would really give it a watch, but I don't have the time and effort to spend on watching Crunchyroll right now. So, plus I think to watch it, you have to have the paid account, and I really don't want to pay for accounts, so. Because I'm jobless and life sucks. I do this for a living. This is not my living, is streaming. Streaming is my living. Alright, this one I might have to ask my very lovely, super awesome partner how to do this, because this is the part of the game that I really, really hate. If you notice, there's these little black walls there. You have to go through them in a certain order to get through. I do not think I remember all of them. I only remember one of them is under a bridge, and one of them is somewhere else. Oh wait, it's free to do it? Oh, well then Crunchyroll must have changed it, because the last time I went there was like, nah, you gotta have the paid ones. So, I might do that. But anyways, friendo, you wanna help me figure out where the heck these fart clouds I gotta go to? Because I have to. Well, here, let me show you. I'll show you what I mean here. This is the annoying part of the game. Yeah, so I can't. It's not just a straightforward part of the game. And these are, as I call them, fart clouds. If you go through one, then if I go back that way, it'll send me somewhere else. So we have to find our way through this place. But fart clouds are in the way, so I have to get back to her. But there's a certain order that you have to go to. So, oh, it's free with ads. Oh, that's BS. So this part might have been one of the parts I remember that I had to jump down here and go through the one down here. But all of the walkways that you usually have to go through in this game are blocked. See, we could go through one here, but it'll send us somewhere else. So my question is what? I know one of them is under a bridge. That's all that I can really think of today. My friend was going to do me the favor, my amazing streaming partner. And I know I get some people saying, well, why do you have a partner? You know, if you can just look up a video of it. It's like, because I don't like watching videos while I'm on stream. And sometimes I'll look it up if she's a bit busy, but, yeah. That's the reason why I like having two people do it. And eventually, possibly in the future, if things work out good, we, together, might do the stream together. As in, not her being on the phone, me being her being here with me. Sounds like we're being Lord. Also, if I jump down there, I can't get back up here. So, I'm currently waiting. Walking in circles. Oh yes, and some more trivia. Yes, my friend my friend I call Boob, he actually has Rebellion. I've not been to his house to, you know, to confirm that 100%, but he says he has it. He also has a guard bird, a big white guard bird that I'm slightly scared of to go to his house and see, because, you know, I love birds, but when they attack me, it's no. There's that fun stuff. There's all that fun stuff, but in the future, I may or may not actually cosplay for Trish. And everyone's like, oh, your skin tone, you should be Gloria. It's like, do I want to be Gloria? No, I don't. She's too flashy. I don't like her. I do like Trish because, you know, that's where I got my namesake, of course. So, of course, she's special to me, so. But, like I said, so. Just return with information, hopefully. I know in the game, if you actually waited too long, he'll actually say something to the person, but like it doesn't seem like, it seems like they took it out in this game, but I always thought it'd be cool, because like it doesn't, I think it did it with Nero, but I know it did it with Dante, because I know one time that we were trying to find the page that we were doing this. For this, I had the walkthrough guidebook, so. They're kind of blurry. So, I jump down here and go through this one, it looks like. It looks like I go through the one down here, it looks like. Oh, I guess so, because, yeah, I guess I'm going the right way. Then again, I think during this part, enemies spawn no matter where the heck you go. No! Oh, oof! Well, I guess I went down it unintentionally. Let's see, what takes you. Oh, okay. What valley, jump down. Jump down. This is supposed to come. I guess that's where this is. Yep. I'll attack these guys. These guys have some arrows attached to them. Yes, I will swing my sword wildly, and hopefully one of them will run into my sword. So they're dead. So let me see where else do I go. One's for volley. So I'm supposed to go this way. It looks like this is for the church. So take the path going toward the church. Okay, now we're in the ancient plaza, so I guess, yeah, enemies will spawn here, like it said. Because if you take one of these wrong, it will put you somewhere else, so. More swords, I guess these guys are too heavy to actually stand up and do it. Aw, little buddy, you're stuck down there. I don't find using this gun with Nero too useful, but it's Dante, it's very useful. So, I'll probably be using the gun a little bit more, but not as much. I'll play Nero on the Rosie again. Alright, so... I guess after that, there's only one way to go, so I guess I'm going to go... to the other way, I guess. This way, because it looks like this way is actually unblocked. And the Lacus River, I happen to know for a fact that this is where the bridge is, I go under bridge. I have to know this for a fact, because this is actually one of the ones I actually know. I actually know that I go under bridge. This is like one of the only little places that I remember. Okay. So then, at this point, go through. So I gotta go through here, it looks like. So it looks like because of that, I have to kind of go around the other way. I have to go around the monotonous one. If you notice, this thing was blue before, now it's red, which means we're separate. Yep. Gotta get A. So, I think it's the door. Alright, I gotta go to the Lost Woods. I believe the Lost Woods are back here, if I remember correctly. Yep, we gotta go to the Lost Woods. And there's more assaults. They're annoying assaults because there's the stupid tomatoes on them. Damn it! That was annoying. So, if I remember correctly, you still have to go through the wave to follow the light, right? So I guess you have to do it the way you usually do it, is that you have to follow the light, I guess. Because if not, then you have to do battles. And battles are annoying. So turn butts around and go back through here. Yes, sometimes that happens. You have to go back through the way you came. And go this way. I'll put this on. There we go to this way. So now we should be... I guess if we came back the way we came, I guess that's... Or we'll just do it more times. Oh no, now we're here. Cool beans. Not doing any more spills before I do anything else. Items. Alright, we're good, so let's smack down. Let's smack down with the She-Viper again. Let's go lay the waste down, so... Let's go lay the smackdown and see what's up. And see what our reward is this time. More flesh!
Glad I got your attention. I was beginning to feel a little ignored.
You may jest, but the kindest fate I offer is to unify and spend eternity with a child of mine!
Oh, big oof.
As appealing as that sounds, I think I'll pass.
Though a fight every now and then does make life a little more interesting, don't you think?
He has major stats now, love it. So, you notice, we're used to, going up to the agenda. It's kind of a bit different now, so... It's more of a... Can't just, Although they're just saying, they are here to dodge. That one that's the move I'm thinking of. As soon as I forget, I remember. I think you just pretty much stay still and do it, so. Stop slapping me with your tongue. This one moment I don't want tongue. One time I don't want tongue. Back here, boys. Gosh darn it. The board gets progressively harder because you don't, Yes, I know this is strategy, but we're not there. So, yeah, it's kind of like you're redoing the bosses, but they're a whole lot harder. So, they're a whole lot harder and they're a whole lot more annoying. So, bosses do take a lot longer now. And I don't like to be tricked. Okay, here to summon her to get a focus. So, of course it's not. So once you push nothing with your backs off, it's really annoying, so. So this one's going to take progressively longer than usual. Because I don't know how to budget things, I'm ready. I do remember, but I don't remember everything. Got my head here. I don't know if the game is lagging or working. So I am pressing some buttons, but they're not reacting. I caught it that time. Oh my god, finally!
My children!
I think that look suits you better. One down.
I see a glowy thing. And yes, now we get the gimmick of Dante. With every Hellgate that we destroy, we get a new weapon. This one, it's cool.
Two to go.
We have acquired Gigglemish. Yes, this is pretty much a, you know, a melee style. This is a melee style weapon. So, with that, the magical forts are gone. So, with each of them, you kind of get your own cool little fighting style. So now you can swap at the corners. You can now see that you can now swap between using your sword and using your new weapon. So, with that, I'm probably going to be using the weapons more than I am probably Rebellion. Nothing against Rebellion, it's just that some of them are a little bit easier to use. But, I will also tell you that my super cool name here, Trish, the last name for this, I actually got from this game too. If you notice, I have another, my last name is not my full real last name. It's a certain name of a fallen angel. And some people are like, well, how did you pick that? Well, not to spoil anything, but it's super cool. I know I said I was going to do only certain missions, but you know what, I'm having too much fun playing this game. I'll probably play until about 2 o'clock, and it's 1:22 now, so. So, yes. Or I might play to mission 15, so. But yes, we have to get through here as quickly as possible, because if you remember I said that when you play through here as Dante, something super annoying happens. Well, I guess we're gonna go over that now. Yes, we have to go back to Castle Fortuna. It's not the fact that this place is timed, it's just that if you stand still for too long, something happens. So, we pretty much have to go back through. And yes, these guys, if you stand still for too long, like I will demonstrate in a second, they will come up and they will pull you. When they take you, you get taken to a different place. And you pretty much have to fight your way out. So, it's not every place they are, but it's basically on the places on the ground that's like earth and stuff. So, yes, you pretty much have to fight these guys while having to avoid those. And they kind of give you a little bit of a time limit. So, you're going to get into a little bit of a you can get some time to jump away. You can kill them, but they're always gonna come back. They're kind of one of those enemies that's always gonna stay around no matter how much you try to kill them. So it's pretty much easier just to run and get out of the way. Or jump to get out of the way. It's pretty much it, so. So, we can't go through here. We have to kick these guys' butts. So, we still have to deal with these guys. And I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think they show up on the bridge. Oh, they do. Well, this is gonna make me annoying. There are certain places that can't spawn. And it's easier if you can get right in there and fight. You can't always make it in there, so. For Christ's sake, I'm going to. Gotta stay on these stairs to this place where they can't spawn. It's an uneven location. And I need you guys to come back down here. So your club disappeared. It's almost over. So congratulations. Oh no, big oof. I don't want to go down here. The falls will come and get me. Alright, I'm gonna lower you back over here to the stairs. My super safe zone! My super safe zone, come back here. Come back to my super safe zone. My super cool safe zone, come here. You too. I think these ones are called Metacistos. Or not, let's see. Or I forget what these ones are called. They're like another name that's close to it. So. Yeah, they're over here on the stairs. Oh, stay on the stairs. I'll show you as I walk back over the stairs. I'll go back to the stairs, my super safe zone. They're one of those enemies that's kind of sort of always present and stuff, so. Alright, I think I can go over here now. Remember correctly. Like, I think they can only spawn on, like, on a level ground, I think it is, that they can only spawn on. So if you can spawn, like, stairs or something, then it's like, oh, cool, safe zone. Again with my cat wouldn't bother me. No, you know I have a controller in my hands. You're very much aware of this. Like on top of things in some places I can't spawn, that's kind of the best places to stand. Kind of like all the enemies close to you there, and it's like, yeah, you can get to me. You better be able to find places you can jump easily away from, so. Yeah, right there, I just hit it. No! No! I'm not going in your mouth. I'm not sure if we can spawn on top of this walkway or something. I know so it seems like it can't, so I'll see if I can stay on top of it. Not like on the one bit. Or it might be that it's not picking it up and standing on it, so If I stand down here, I'm pretty sure it's gonna try to come after me. And then that way, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, get up there. I think up here near the walkways, I'm not sure if they can come get me there, but I'm not gonna stand still to find that out. So I'm gonna run through here, and there's the enemies that spawn here. Yep, so I can't get up there. Somehow I gotta fight this. There's gonna be a whole bunch of those boss things that are gonna try to come and get me. So there's two of them. I think in usually the areas there's like at least one, but I think here there's usually at least two. So I'm gonna try to. No, thank you. Like I said, you can kill them, but it only gives you kind of like a temporary, you know, kind of thing. Like there, I killed one of them. That only gives you a temporary thing, but they will come back. So. They'll come back. It only gives you like a little bit of a respite. So. Oh, thank you. Yep, see, I kind of did that on purpose. I could have moved, but this is what happens. You get stuck in here, and you gotta go in here, and you gotta battle these guys. You pretty much have to do the area view, and you gotta do it all. So, if you want, I think 100%, I think you have to come down here anyway. So it's one of those, I'd rather not, because it's really annoying. It's kind of like an enemy blitz thing, and it's like, yeah, enemies are annoying enough as it is. As we all know. And then it'll give you a little portal that you can use it. So pretty much teleport you to this really annoying place, and it's like that every time. So you pretty much have to go when you have to, I think, redo the whole area over, I think. Portals you back to the area that you were just in, so. In the other version, you usually can. Yeah, so you pretty much have to redo it all over, so. Are you kidding me? No, we're not kidding, okay. They pretty much transported with the last enemies that we walked on there, so let's expect to find these stupid and annoying. I think the Devil Bringer mode just gives you whatever mode you're in. I think that gives it like an extra attack. Like in some, the Sword Master uses this spinning move. So. I'm just gonna use that to get rid of them. Seems to be done pretty good. So, in regards to that, let's try not to die again. Let's try not to go down to these things again. Let's find a safe zone and go through it. I'm really tired of going through these guys. I think eventually you can just go past it. See, that's my safe zone. Keep everything at bay by shooting it, shotgun, in the face, because I don't care. Because I have no... See, now I'm pressing the same button. I'm pressing D, which is the second, which was the one move for the, which was the, one for the spinning. I think this is more or less if you're stuck in like a thing, so. I think if you're not targeted or something, it just shoots the closest thing, but if you want, you can kind of target it and kind of go after something. So it's more or less keeping them at bay, because I don't care. I'm staying in my safe zone. I do not want to go down there. Get out of my face. I don't care about you, or your family, or the things that are attached to your dumb stupid face. I don't care. Get out of my face. I don't care. Get out of here. I'm gonna shoot you. Or you die. Get out of here. I don't care. Get out of here. And now you're dead. Thank you. I don't care about you or your stupid pitiful children. You can get out of here because I do not care. Nope, do not go back that way. Okay, I think we're finally gonna get back to the other part where we're going to... I don't think they appear here. I'm not 100% sure. Might not. Alright, this might actually be a safe zone where they actually don't. Okay. Alright, so cool. Since this is kind of like the beginning of the forest, they might not appear here. Alright, so look at the forest. So with that, we're going to go back to Castle Fortuna. We're going to go back to the world of winter. Gosh, camera, don't do that. So we're pretty much doing the game in reverse now. Fun times. So back to Castle Fortuna and annoying. And of course, as soon as you walk over the bridge, it's, oh, I don't sense somebody on me. We're gonna retract ourselves. And once again, the walkway is hidden. Oh, I did good on time. Oh, okay. That A rank. Let's see. This is number 15 because I can't remember what number's which because I'm a big map. And if you notice, there's more ice powers here. Exterminate the defenders of an icy planet. Hang on a second. I have to go and get me something to drink because I am thirsty as heck because I am hot. So give me like 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, and I'll be back with something to drink. All right, BRB. Stay here, I promise I'll be back. I pinky promise. Dragon half returned. hath returned. And I now have a cherry coke. Super smoking hot, steamy cherry coke. So good. Oh. While I was in there, I actually checked the thermostat, and it's actually still about 80 degrees in the house. And I think last time I checked the weather outside, I think it was about 78 outside right now, and the sun's down. Florida, you okay? But apparently our stupid, dumb landlord that I hate so much. The reason why I love this game is that it kind of relates to my real life, and just a bit, because our landlord is a pastor. Yes, you heard me right. Our landlord is a pastor of a church. I mean, I used to go to said church, and it used to be all fine and dandy. I used to have friends there, and I even did a couple fun things. And for a little while, I enjoyed being the person who went to church, but not for religious. Because usually I'd go, and if it wasn't, on a church night, because usually they'd have dinners, they'd have plays, and of course I'd enjoyed being in the play, because they'd always let me, they always let me do my little thing. Like sometimes, I know in one play I was a demon, one of them I was an angel, another one I got to be the dragon and stuff, and it was so much fun. And of course I learned how to do things, like I learned how to dance with flags and all that stuff, and it was a bunch of lovely fun. But he preached one day on divorce and how it's bad. But little did anybody know he was divorcing his wife. So he was a bit of a hypocrite there. So I kind of saw this kind of thing starting to happen a while before, when it was first going on, and I kind of have a little bit of an ability. I can kind of see things as they're happening, and as one of the people that went to the church said to me and my mom, your daughter has the ability to see things with eyes unclouded. I'm not trying to say that I'm the religious type, but apparently that's true, because I tried to warn quite a few people, hey, some shit's gonna go down here soon, and I don't want to be around when it happens. And my mom's the kind of type of person. It's like, oh, if you don't go to church with me, I'm not gonna go. So eventually I told her, I was like, I ain't going back there, stuff's happening. And one day she went without me, and come to find out that stuff was happening, because I wasn't there to, annoy her or whatever. So she found out that, guess what? As my real name ensues, I was right, because my real name translated means avenged or avenger, but it also has a second meaning, shown to be right. So don't anyone look that up. I swear to God, if you try to guess my name and you guess it, I'm not going to tell you, and if you guess it right, I'm not going to tell you. But with that, anyways, I hate him because he doesn't give two shits about this house. So, I mean, his ex-wife Debbie, she loved this house because this was her house. If something, the little teeniest thing went wrong, she was always here to fix it. But him, he doesn't care. Apparently, he will not hire anyone to fix this house unless they are Christian. So, which means the AC guy, his name is Tony, he's not even related to Christian. Apparently, he's like a family friend or some BS like that. He keeps thinking it's the outdoor unit. Now, I will tell you something, our outdoor unit it's over 8 years old. It has not been replaced since we moved in here, but the indoor unit, the central unit in the garage, that thing is going on 20 years old. The blower's broke on it, and it makes noises. So, I keep telling my mom, it's like, Mom, we need to move. Mom, we need to move. So, I don't know, maybe here soon we'll move, because I'm tired of not having AC. Not having AC is the worst thing in the world, especially when you're in Florida and heat temps go up close to 100. That's the biggest pain in the ass there ever was. So, hopefully, here's to cheers to me moving out of this bullshit house. I will say that this house, we do have some pretty big rooms, and I know that if we move to a different house, they're probably not going to be as big, and I am fully aware of that. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure my roof one day is going to cave in, I mean, not anytime soon. Like, if we have maybe one more really bad rainy season after winter happens, I'm pretty sure the roof may, because there's a water stain on my ceiling, and it's progressively getting a little bit bigger. And I don't want to jinx it. Jinx, knock on wood. My desk is wood next to me. Jinx, knock on wood. I don't want the floor to cave. I don't want the ceiling to cave in, because my computer, my Switch, or TV, and some of my nice things are right under it. And I can't currently move them because I have a whole lot of things in my room. So I need to get rid of some stuff. I need to get rid of a whole lot of stuff that I have that's old and I need to not get attached to. But with that, I'm gonna move on and do Division 15. But pretty much, like I said, this game is kind of like a thing for my, because pretty much my landlord is kind of like His Holiness. He's trying to prove that religion is the best thing in the world, and you know, he's like, I am right about everything, and kind of one of those bullshit. You're not, you big idiot. By the time you get that, you have to jump up there a certain way and do it. It's easier to do it, don't you? But he's trying to prove that he is right and all this stuff that he has. He's trying to indoctrinate all these people, and most of the people in his church are old people. And he's blindly, as I like to say, he's blindly leading his sheep to destruction, to their deaths. And of course, I was the one who saw it happen first, and of course, all of the younger folks that are close to my age and stuff, they kind of saw it too after I told them, and they started believing me. So they kind of saw, and they kind of started believing me. So we'll see that they left. Sad to say, they left. So I mean, I hate to say it. Please, Mama, come before, please, come on. I'm not sure if I can get this one. I will try it because, like I said, after a while it starts to lose it. I'll attempt it, but if I can't get it, then I'm really just gonna kind of come back to it, so. I don't know why my stylish points aren't going up though. Alright, I have to get more than an S. You know, it's starting to get harder to do it, so. I'm barely doing it at this point. I can't keep the thing going up, so. Oh! Holy crap, I got double S. Smoking sick. I got super smoking style. Okay. Sometimes I guess it just takes a little bit of perseverance. But we have to make our way through there, and of course, you know, with that. Oh, also, this is going to be the intro. There's going to be the intro here in a moment to another one of my favorite ice characters. It's called Blitz. So let's meet Blitz, why don't we? Looks like these things came straight from Gekigami himself. Or Thor. It's more like a Gekigami thing, if you ask me. The gun kind of comes in handy because it kind of subdues him just a little bit. Because he's going to kind of zoom around with his electric powers. And usually he's going to be hard to hit with the sword for a little while. So he's gonna be hard to hit because he has his powers on him, but eventually that'll happen. So then you can hit him directly. But eventually he will power back up, so. This is one reason why the gun's better, because you can just directly attack him. Oh, he has a cannon, so you can just keep attacking him. Notice that you don't want to stay still. Like, you just kind of move back and forth and shoot him, and eventually, you know, he'll lose his electric powers for a little bit. Don't shoot your stupid arc cannon. And when he dies, he'll explode into a bunch of electricity. So he's a pretty unique enemy, you know? He's pretty cool. I like him. And they're called Blitz. They have some pretty cool armor. I also made some armor based on them. So if you remember, we have to go to the central courtyard of this place. Because, if you notice, we can't go down there because of ice. So... if you notice a baleful, that's a bit of a pun on the boss. So... so we can't go down to the first floor because we've got so much ice. So... oh, that's right, I already got this one. But sometimes you can actually redo that one. So, we have to go through the other way. If you remember, there's alternate ways to get through this place. I don't think I can wake these things up. Nope, I don't have the Animal Mercury. Dang it, Nero, you didn't give me the Animal Mercury to wake these dudes up. But I think they still have it, so... I always thought that was really eerie. So let's go to the other side here. And if you remember, we have the library. So let's go in the library and see what's up. Yep, we don't get the familiar woods it was when we first came through here, so... of course, let's see what we first did met these guys. Was in this part of this part. So... ouch. Just like last time, let's fight these guys with the first cannon. It's gonna be fun to get behind them and just wail at them. Come on, I gotta defeat him before he gets his on it. Why have you done this? Got his shield back, you big dingus. There we go. He's gone. So now if you notice, there's nothing in here, but if you go back in here, there's this. There's this thing now. I don't know if it was here the last time, but this is where it was in the water. So. I know this is here when we were. So, this is where the Animal Mercury is. Alright, this is where you're supposed to go. My bad for going through 5 different doors. Oh yeah, this is where you go through with the thing. This is the reason why you can't come out of that. So, if you notice, you can't go any further up here. There's a little ice wall and you can't slice through it. So, where do you go? I think I pretty much have to go like sort of the way back. Kind of sort of have to go the ways back and stuff, so. No, we got these guys. I remember parts of the base here. I remember we had to fight these guys. I remember Yeah, when those guys die, you have to watch out for them because there's a little sword thing that's back down that'll hit you. And it can hurt you, sadly. I didn't know I was charging that, so. I was literally just over here button mashing, so. Not that, those guys are dead. Oh, I didn't actually know you could charge that. Okay. I think now we're at least, yep, we're now on the other side of that. So let's continue going this way. Yep. So I guess we're gonna go figure out a way because we're supposed to go that way to get to the place. So I guess we're gonna go back all the way this way. Or find an alternate way to get there. And if you notice, we can't go through this way because more ice. How much ice, huh? How much ice? We got more fall. Let's do off the crap out of them. I don't want it dark. I want to hit it dark. I think it's like an alternative attack to do or something. Like I said, I have not played this game in ages, so I kind of forget how to play it. Except that I wasn't 100% sure that you could charge it. So. That's one bad thing about doing this is that whenever you go to do it, you can. Whenever you go to do the kick, it does, you know, that it does kind of leave you vulnerable for a few seconds. So now, remember, Nero broke the floor here, so let's jump down here and see what's up. Leap of faith. I cannot control this. Ah. So now we can use that. This. I'm gonna go put check. I think that one just sends us straight up there. If I remember correctly, it just sends us straight on up there. Or you know, you could just, you know, you could collect all these while doing this. So I think I might do that, and then I might just fall back down, take the blue one all the way up. What about this? we're gonna fall back down here. When you fall, sometimes you can control it, sometimes you can't. Yeah, this sends you straight on up there. It's a boing! So it pretty much sends you all the way up here, so... You now want to cross this. I won't do that because I get scared during those bits. So now you get to go all the way over here. So that's kind of like a dash that I guess it has. Oh, also, yeah, you get a blitz in here. You get a major blitz in the back. And also, if you hit him while he's electrified, then yeah. Then yeah, he'll kind of sort of, you know, I'm trying your best. Sort of in a limited space here, it's kind of hard to not avoid him when he's doing that cannon move. It's kind of annoying. So, it's one of those, you gotta dodge it if you can. If you can't dodge it, then oops. So, pretty much going through this whole place backwards, so what the shit? How the heck do you get up there? How do you get up there? I don't know. I kind of like places like this because this is pretty much where you're going to get the bulk of your gems. You can just sit here and it's a nice little relaxing place. You can just go and, you know, destroy everything. It's kind of nice. But yeah, I think in this part, I think we're going to have a boss fight. So I think I know who the next boss is. Of course, no, I've played this game before. And if you paid attention in the last part, you'll notice I kind of gave a little bit of a hint to it. So you notice I said the one guy was one of a twin. So, check out my frustration. All these things. Gems. I like gems. And orbs. And everything. Shiny in the world is mine. At least someone will appreciate me getting everything that's shiny in the world. I love how it took me so long when I first played this game. Like, where am I supposed to go? No. And I forgot. I really did forget. You can destroy the wall. It doesn't give you anything, though. Anything else? Yeah, you can also get this, so... So, I got a new thing for that, so maybe it'll, you know, be a whole lot better. So, that'll be fun to do, and all that fun stuff of stuff doing. Fair for sexiness.
Baby, yeah. All right. Nice. Sweet.
The body's ready. The body's so ready.
You can hide that body, but that smell? Ooh, there's no covering up.
Insult me one more time and I will make you suffer more than you want possible.
Yep, we're fighting that dude's brother.
I'd actually like to see you try that.
But unlike the other one, you can't really, And they're gonna jump in the corner, They're gonna bring the blizzard back. And it's pretty much your job. So, go after the killers. I think they're more toads than frogs. I think once we get both of them down, yeah, he'll come out. I think this one's a little bit easier to do with the sword, so I'll probably revert back to using the sword. It's kind of one of those reuse boss fight things, so... It's kind of easier to do this, so you can just get him right behind his legs and that. Who cares if there's more of you? You know what that glow means by now. That's the old flaming thing.
He wasn't kidding. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Ready to see your cool-ass weapon? The name of this weapon is Pandora, aka Pandora's Box. Also, as much as it says there are 666 forms, you only get, sadly, 7. In the original game, you actually, as I said in the last episode, you could actually download 600 and so many more of its forms and actually obtain somehow all of them, but you can only get so many of them at a time. But you can actually go into the code and do it, but apparently this game has removed that patch, which I have to say is annoying, but, you know, you do as you do. But, It's pretty cool, but this next bit that I'm about to say is to not is not to everyone else. I can't cut it out because I still have no editing software. My boyfriend is not being nice and giving me OBS Studios. But you remember how I said Hawkeye had a certain weapon that it was kind of cool? That was kind of like end all be all kind of things after the events of Endgame? Yeah, Pandora's box is pretty similar to it. It works with her nanomech and it's pretty cool. She actually carries it as a box on her back between her wings, and she pulls it out when she needs it. And the nanomech actually works with it. It's pretty much a box of nanos, and they can form to any weapon she wants. And yes, like that, she has a giant cannon, and she has also a bunch of cool things in it. It just makes it look it's harmless. But yeah, that's kind of the weapon I was telling you about. So, well, we're gonna go to the underground laboratory. You literally were just meant to fall down there. So, it's after 2 o'clock now, and the next mission is number 16. And if you recognize the name of that, the Conqueror of Far Hell, if you recognize that name, then you know who we're about to fight next. But, sadly, this is probably going to have to be in 3 parts, so I am terribly tired right now, and I think I actually have to get up early in the morning to go someplace with my boyfriend and my boss. I'm not sure, it's just a video game place, just to hang out with them because, you know, I'm trying to have a social life despite this Rona shit. And if I'm nice, I might find a gift for my certain special someone that's listening to me right now. She knows who she is. So if I find something special, I will totes get it. But that depends on if I guess I can get up early in the morning. It depends. I don't know what time it is. I have to go pester someone here in a minute and see. But in regards to that, and it being 2:12 in the morning, oh my gosh, my vision is the big wonk. Oh yeah, I definitely can see 2 different versions of stuff out of my eyes. Okay then. But with that, we will continue mission 16, and probably to the end, because I think there's 21 missions in the game, if I remember correctly. I think there is. So probably in the next part, I will, probably more than likely, if my internet doesn't go out, we will finish this game. So with that, if the internet doesn't go out tomorrow, I will probably stream the rest of this game probably tomorrow and finish it up. Because we have to go track down that pesky savior. And everyone will see the reason why I hate him so much. He's very annoying. But with that, and it being now 12:13 in the morning. Also, this next part, if you see there's a bunch of disgusting green stinky shit in there, yeah. There's a reason why I bought all those health things. But I am going to say good night, and hopefully tomorrow the internet stays on. And if it stays on, I will come back. If not, I will make a note in my Twitter. Also, yes, my Twitter account is in my bio for my thing now. I actually forgot that. I actually fixed that. So if you're looking for my Twitter account, it's at Starkling Trish, and it's also in my bio. You can look me up. And that's actually my sub account on Twitter. Don't follow my main account, please. Seriously. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm not responsible for the stuff you might see there. It's 18 plus because I am older. I am the big 26 now. I'm a big dragon now. But anyways, with that, I am going to go lay down because my back hurts now. Sitting in my chair is very time-consuming and laborious. But with that, I'm really going to say goodnight now, and I'm going to watch cable. And if I find anything interesting, I will probably end up putting it on my Twitch. But if not, whatever. But look for updates on my Twitch. And for now, I will, for real now. Yeah. Yeah, I will come back probably if my internet, like I keep saying, if my internet's on, if it stays on, I will come back tonight. Well, since the next day it clocked over, I will come back tonight and stream the rest of the fall of this game. But if not, I'll put an update up on my Twitch. Not on my Twitch, but my Twitter. But for now, I will say goodnight for real. Catch you guys later.